A lonely stray cat separated from its family, trying to solve an ancient mystery to escape from the long-forgotten city. In this video, I will explain and break down the Stray game in one video in full detail. Sometime in the future, the land become polluted and inhospitable, possibly by radiation from nuclear attacks. In order to survive, the human population constructs massive walled cities, completely cut off from the outside world, and perhaps even other walled cities. Inside these cities, humans live in darkness, lit only by the glow of neon lights, but are able to engineer a type of plant that grows in darkness without the need for sunlight. Despite this, the walled cities are still rife with inequality, as the engineers at the top of the city who control access to the doors and metro system are able to dictate how others' lives, relegating many to the lower and more compact slums. In order to assist with the various tasks of keeping the walled cities running, the humans develop humanoid robots known as companions. These companions are originally built to fulfill simple tasks, including security, labor, and cleaning. In the beginning, the companions had no personality or expressions of their own and existed solely to help humans and complete their tasks. Due to the amount of waste products and trash accumulated within these walled cities, and because humans are unable to leave, scientists create a biological matter capable of eating waste products. However, even inside the walled cities, the humans are not safe. A plague erupts, either starting in the cities or following them from the outside world. The plague erupts through the lower areas of the walled city, slowly but surely infecting and killing off the human population. During this time, people plead to be allowed to leave the city, but all access to the control room is cut off, and the engineers at the top leave the rest of the populace to their fate. In a desperate bid to find a way out and save the human population, a scientist finds a way to upload their consciousness into an online network, but they are unable to find a way to unlock the city and remain trapped in the network as the rest of the humans die out, including those at the top. A long time passes and all traces of humans are removed, possibly devoured by the biological creatures designed to eat waste, or buried by the robot companions. At some point in the humans' absence, the companions begin to deviate from their assigned tasks. They begin to mimic the actions of the humans they observed when they still lived, including lounging, running stores, sleeping, and even the act of eating. They begin to decorate the dwellings, drawing murals, graffiti, and signs, and even develop their own system of written and spoken language on their own. However, certain companions near the top of the walled cities do not deviate from their assigned tasks. Most notable, the sentinels and security robots, who have strict orders to keep anyone from exiting the city. This keeps many of the companions trapped in the slums, which becomes worse over time as the biological waste eaters, which the companions call the Zerk, evolve over time and learn how to start eating and digesting the robots themselves. They are able to breed and expand in the dark and slowly overtake many parts of the city, which soon becomes known as the Dead City. Around this time, a few companions begin to expand the evolution of their personalities and consciousness and wonder of the world outside the city. They collaborate to research a way to unlock the city at all costs and form the group known as the Outsiders: Clementine, Doc, Zabaltazar, and Momo. However, due to the encroachment of the Zerk, they have difficulty leaving the lower city slums and become separated. Stray kicks off with a crew of cats living in a post-apocalyptic world, just hanging out, waiting for the rain to chill so they can go find food. But then boom, one of them slips and falls into this unknown dark pit. When it wakes up, it's somewhere way underground, and yeah, it has no idea where it is. So our furry hero starts searching for a way out, and along the way stumbles on some wild stuff, like ancient civilization ruins and these creepy little savage creatures that start chasing it. After a crazy long chase, it finally shakes him off. But here's where things get even weirder. Turns out someone's watching the cat through surveillance cameras, and there's neon signs lighting up the path, guiding it straight to this random house. Inside, a computer, just sitting there. Naturally, the cat starts walking all over the keyboard, and guess what? A secret door opens. That computer, it gives the cat a task: find the corpse of a tiny robot. When it does, the robot actually boots back up. No joke. This little guy's got no memories, except one. He used to work with a scientist, also underground. All he knows is his name, B12, because it's literally written on his body. So now B12 decides to help the cat escape this place they call the Dead City. Not long after, they stumble across this mural. It shows the outside world, the place the cat came from. And boom, B12 gets hit with a wave of flashbacks. Pieces of his past just start flooding in. The two keep moving and eventually reach this city full of robots that actually have consciousness. But the second these bots spot the cat, they freak out, scatter, slam doors, hide, total panic. Except one, the head robot. He doesn't hide, he wants a fight. Why? Turns out these robots think the cat's one of the Zerks, the nasty creatures that devour both living beings and machines. But eventually they realize, nah, this cat's chill. Once the confusion clears, the head robot hands over the mural and tells them there's a way out. Problem is, it's blocked. The elevator's dead. But there used to be a crew of bots called the Outriders who tried to find a way. None of them came back, except for one. His name, Momo. So the cat and B12 head out to find Momo. When they do, he's totally frustrated. His device to contact the others is busted. No signal, no hope, nothing. He thinks it's all over, but he gives the cat a notebook. It's a lead. If they can find Momo's old friends, maybe there's still a shot at getting out. First though, they need to track down another set of books. After a long search, the two find the books and give them back to Momo, who now can fix his device and head to the highest point in the city to catch a connection again. While heading to that place, Zerks attack them and they manage to escape. When they reach the top, they installed the transceiver and they become able to make contact with one of his friends, Zabaltazar, and then the rest of his friends. Based on the signals they received from their friends, the cat embarks on a mission to save them and get rid of whatever's stopping them from coming back. Among the friends they saved, there was one who invented a UV device that could kill the Zerks. B12 also reveals that he was a real person and that he downloaded his consciousness inside of a hardware to live in it. Subsequently, they find an outrider called Clementine, who tells them that the place they are in is divided into different floors and that they're able to meet someone from the highest floors. However, the police on that floor don't allow them to do so, so they decide to meet that person in a nightclub in Midtown. When they arrive, they're taken aback by the fact that Clementine was tied down and that the root tricked them and that he was going to turn them in so that they get a prize from the police. Police arrive and arrest the cat. However, the cat escapes easily, tracks Clementine down, and frees her and B12 from prison. The three fight some police officers and then end up running away in a truck. Sirens go and more police gather but still fail to catch them. When they arrive at the train station, Clementine gives the train's keys to the cat and leaves to distract the sentinels. When the cat reaches the control room, they find that the place is surprisingly clean and untouched because there are robots that take care of the place, but they are short-sighted. As we said before, it is here where B12 discovers everything about the place and uploads his consciousness to the computer so they can open the door and go to the outside world. He also keeps his memory in the said computer and prevents it from disappearing. They try to unlock the roof using the roof control panel, but because B12 is small, the processing power it takes to override the system and open up the city will fry its little drone body. The roof of the walled city finally opens to let in the sunlight, the Zerks are gone, and the robots see the world for the first time. Clementine also escaped from the police because they broke down after B12 disabled the control panels. In the end, the cat mourns his companion's death. This is doubly sad when you consider that B12's consciousness came from the mind of a long-dead human scientist. We didn't meet any other humans in the game, which does suggest that B12's passing may have marked the official ending of the human race. That being said, for all we know, there could be more humans/consciousnesses surviving in other parts of the world. The cat eventually leaves and heads to the beautiful green city. However, it's unclear exactly what the cat will do next, or what it will find outside the city. Will the cat meet up with the other cats from the start of the game? Will the cat find other walled-off cities that need its help, opening up the door for endless Stray sequels? Will the cat find out what actually happened to the human race and the planet as a whole? Will the cat find a way to bring back B12? For now, the answer to all those questions is we don't know. Hope you enjoyed the breakdown. See you in the next one.